You are about to experience the Corpse Cast. We would advise any listener who may be ill, pregnant, or of weak constitution to reconsider listening to the show for fear of an onset of health issues related to encountering bouts of pure shock or fright. For those who wish to continue, just remember to avoid fainting. Keep repeating, it's only a podcast. Only a podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 395 of the Corpse Cast. I'm Mike. And would you look at that beautiful bastard over there? That's you. Oh. As if he doesn't know I'm talking about him. Stop it, you sexy minx. What's up, man? How's it going?
Things are going okay. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I mean, you got the hat on backwards. It's like you've been watching sports all weekend.
Dude, there's football. It's preseason. BYU doesn't kick off for a couple weeks, but there's college fantasy starts next Saturday. So yeah, I couldn't be more excited for the time of year it is. Plus, bro, spooky season's coming up. It's cooled off a few degrees, man. Life is good.
Good.
So before we get into it, real quick, Matthew has informed me. He's like, bro, I need to get into this because I've got some ideas. I've got a list.
He is.
I want to say a couple things real quick. First of all, we're going to be talking about today's episode. The theme for today's episode is Evil Dead in the New Era. We're going to be talking about Evil Dead Rise and Evil Dead Burn. Okay. And I just want to make sure everybody goes to youtube.com/@MattWall. I crashed one of your live streams. It was fun.
I wish you would crash them all, sir.
Dude, it was actually quite a lot of fun. So I want everybody to go there, check it out. It's just
I told everyone today in my stream to make sure they go over and subscribe to this.
To what?
Yeah.
To youtube.com/@the-corpse-collective. I haven't been doing a lot of other YouTube videos because I've been working on a show for Mike Cadaver's Horror Pub Trivia that is on Rhonda Shear's Up All Night Network. Okay. So there you are. Yeah. Remember? USA Up All Night. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, there's a couple things going on. Things are changing around there, but
the same fucking fishnets that she was. So it's good,
dude. You know what's fun? Never mind. I'll talk about that in another video. But I'm excited for her. She's got a lot of fun stuff going on, and I like that she's bringing in the new generation of scream queens and hot chicks to remember all those sex comedies we used to watch back on that show. Anyway, long story short, check that out. Anyway, Matthew, my good man.
You're a good man.
What would you like to say?
There's a movie called Ready or Not. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that movie?
That's okay. I just saw Ready or Not Part 2.
Okay, that movie got compared to something else that we just watched. And I can't remember what it was.
Bro, this big lead up and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, no, that was just something I wanted to hit because we were talking about our lists, like, because you said we're in a new age of horror. Like,
I feel like we are. Yes, I feel like we are.
And so I said, give me a list of the top 10 movies of the last 5 years.
Oh, I never did that. I never did that because I've been working on my list for Up All Night. Sorry, Matt.
No, that's fine.
I'll still do it.
Like, legit people to fucking do shit for. I get it.
You are wind beneath my wings, you dumb bitch. Jeez, I hurt my feelings.
Hush your mouth, beaches. Okay, so here's the thing. I asked my child, who is now an adult human,
what the same age daughter, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. What their favorite movies of the last 5 years are to kind of put your statement to the test.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So I wanted to share with you the movies that they shared with me. Okay.
Let's see. I put my hat on forward because it's my thinking cap.
Okay. What's it say?
Empire of the Full Moon. It's another YouTube show that I've done in the past. I'm just I'm just a shill. Anyway.
You are, and I love it. Okay, so these are not in any particular order.
Okay.
But I need you to say what you think of these as we go.
Okay, let's do it.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
My problem with that one was I liked it. I enjoyed it, but I thought that it was going to be way more batshit crazy than it was. And it ended up being good. It ended up being like a heart warmer, but it was like,
Or have fun, don't die.
Well, I mean, they tried not to die, but no, I enjoyed it. I like, what's his name? Sam, what's his name? I can't remember his name. The dude. No, the dude who was like Guy in Galaxy Quest. That's I like him a lot, and he was in that. He was good in it, but I was expecting more craziness, and I didn't get it. But
did not know that was a Gore Verbinski movie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
Known for the remake.
Kid gave that 4 stars.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. Next movie, The Monkey. By Osgood Perkins.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people will tell you that they didn't care for it because a lot of people didn't care for it, apparently.
Yeah.
Osgood Perkins, I think, is on a roll. I think because he did Longlegs, he did this, and I enjoyed the shit out of both of them. So in fact, I really loved Longlegs. What's her name? What's the girl's name who was in? I can't remember her name. She's a blonde girl. I swear she's autistic or something like that, or she acts like it. But it's like, so she's very serious in Longlegs, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I really think I'm sorry about the autism. I just think she's very I think she's supposed to be in that movie. Anyways, I think she did a great job, and she's been doing a lot of great movies lately. But I am on an Osgood Perkins thing, and I love The Monkey.
Okay. My kid gave it 5 stars.
Okay, yeah. So I would say out of 5 or out of 5 or out of 10.
I think it's out of 5.
Okay, so I'd probably give it like a 3.5. So I mean, but no, she's on the right track.
Okay. Y2K. Kaya.
So I watched that. But let's just say I don't remember it because of I think I was in and out. I think I don't know. I was in and out, and I was trying to sleep or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know about that one.
5 stars.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Willy's Wonderland. And this is barely making the last 5 years.
That's with good old Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah, look at that. There he is.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I like that one better than either of the Freddy Fazbear movies. Mostly because of Nick Cage just wanting to get in there, do his job, and get out. And he barely spoke the whole time, but I thought it was fun. I liked it a lot.
Like a fucking pro wrestler, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 stars.
Yeah, I liked it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. There should be way more than this. Hang on a second. Did I fuck this up? Oh, I totally did. Okay, so there's more.
Okay.
So those movies were ones that they generally liked.
Okay. So we started with the good.
It was 5 stars. She's like, yeah, don't worry about my star ratings. Okay, so these are the movies that she really liked.
Okay.
It's What's Inside.
I've not seen that. I'm going to add that to my list.
Okay, directed by Greg Jardine. 4.5 stars.
Let's see. So how I keep track of movies I want to watch is I'll look them up and take a screenshot. So I'm going to do that live on the show.
Exactly what my kid did. Send me all the screenshot.
No, for real, that's what I do. So, okay, so here's the difference between me and your daughter. I'm looking at It's What's Inside, and there's a lot of, this looks like a teen, early 20 type of thing, right? Like kind of movie. And it's like, so I loved teen movies back in the 80s because they were all old, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, not only were they older than me, even if they were teens, but they all were 30 and stuff like that back then, right?
Yeah.
Teens in the 90s, like they were my age. So cool. Hey, I know what you did last summer. What a great movie. Teen movies now, I'm like, did these guys just get off the bus from middle school type of thing? So it's a little bit more difficult for me to get into that kind of thing, but mostly not because they suck, but mostly because I'm an old man and I'm used to screaming at the sky as opposed to, so anyway.
Okay. Next movie, Bring Her Back.
Oh, you know what? That's on my list, but I have not seen that yet. That's the one with Daisy, what's her name?
I don't know. 5 stars. Directed by the Filipopo.
No. I'm wrong. I've seen this movie. I own this movie. This movie is messed up, dude. I love it.
Is it body horror?
Yes.
Okay, so my kid loves body horror. I should just throw that out.
It's really, it's messed up. And I think that a lot of movies that's come out, and I think that this even applies to one of the movies that we're talking about today, is kind of, remember how we had torture porn back in the old days?
Dude, yes.
We have trauma porn now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look how sad I am. I have trauma in my life. That is the trauma porn movie of all time. So it's like, it's not happening.
Talk to my kid because my kid gave this 5 stars, and it's this like introduction to it is following the death of their father.
Yes, exactly.
What the hell is my kid trying to do?
Trauma porn, dude.
Okay, next movie.
I copyrighted that, by the way, just in case on this thing.
Yeah, the next movie is Strange Darling.
Strange Darling. That was the one with Kyle, what's his name? Gallner? Strange
Oh, no, it's this dude?
Yes, okay. Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. This movie, it was told in a kind of a Pulp Fiction-y type of way, you know? And it was cool. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, oh right. Remember how in Pulp Fiction, like, oh my gosh, that's why he was wearing a t-shirt at that bar. You know, it's like, that's why it was cool. If this was just told straight, it would be like, eh. But the way that
movies like that, bro.
I know. I feel like if you've got kind of like a boring movie, if you do it that way, people are going to be like, oh, that's cool. Because it makes them feel smart because their brain's like putting things together. But it's like, so this one, I'm like, okay, it was okay. But that
my kid gave it 4 stars. But I also don't know if my kid's ever seen Pulp Fiction. So my kid might think that was really ingenious.
You know what? And the thing is it could be. And I'm not saying you can't do that because you're ripping off Pulp Fiction, right? I'm saying that like that if you just look at it and watch it straight through the story itself, you're just like, blah.
Next movie, Talk to Me.
I love that movie. Same guy who did the trauma porn movie, Bring Her Back.
Yeah,
and it was good. It was really good.
Those.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I bought that. I have both those two, by the way, both of their 2 latest movies on 4K, and I never watch them again because they're very sad. So, but I own them if I ever wanted to. But it's like
I don't want to watch sad shit.
No doubt.
Okay, and I don't want to listen to No Doubt right now either.
Oh, fuck you.
The next movie, Wolfman.
Wolfman from with Benicio del Toro. No, with the guy who was in the tub in Saw. It was okay. I liked it.
4 stars.
It was kind of a weird take on it, but I liked it. Like what you have to understand too, Creep, is that I tend to love everything, and I hate that about me because I love like so much stuff.
You do.
That other people don't like, but so I like.
Well, it's funny because you also are really quick to like say someone's taste is shit.
Oh yeah.
No, so that's why I'm curious what you.
So I'm like, it's like I'm weighing things, you know?
Yeah.
But again, like,
so the next movie, I remember when this came out, and I kind of guessed because the trailer was way too trailery, and it told you everything about the movie, and I guessed what happened and said it to somebody, and they're like, yeah, that's what happened. But I don't remember now. But at the time, I'm like, I don't want to fucking watch it then. But this movie is called Barbarian.
I really, really liked Barbarian because it's like halfway through, you're like doing this thing and it's cool. It's got the guy who plays It, Bill Skarsgård in it, and he's being charming and handsome. But all of a sudden some shit happens and you've got Justin Long in a fucking cave in the basement, and I love it. So yeah, I thought it was great.
Okay. 5 stars.
Yeah, she's right.
Next, Late Night with the Devil.
Brother, I absolutely love this movie. I do. It's got Dave Dalmatian. I don't know how to say his last name. Dave.
Okay. Is that this dude?
Yes, that's David Dalmatian or something like that. He's great. He plays a late night, like Johnny Carson type of thing. And
he doesn't fucking age. He's looked like that for fucking ever.
I know. I know that. No, but yeah, but that one is I enjoyed that one. And I watched it one time, went and bought it. I don't see movies in the theater, so I hate going to the theaters. But I did see this one in the theater.
Okay, now this one, I think, is going to cause some shit.
Uh-oh.
But she gave it 5 stars.
Okay.
And the name of the movie is Sinners.
So, So here's my problem with it. Here's my problem with Sinners. Everyone talks about how great it was, and listen, if a movie's going to get like an Academy Award, cool, that this would be it. Because Michael B. Jordan, sorry, Michael B. Jordan did so great. Awesome, you know. The problem is there's 15 minutes of scary stuff in the end, right? And the whole first of it, it's good, and I'm not saying it's not, but it's just not the kind of movie I like. You know, so it's
I heard it was just like, if you like From Dusk Till Dawn, like
Yeah,
you're gonna like this.
no, so Dusk Till Dawn is more fun. It's more fun in the part like when the Gecko brothers take everybody hostage and they're doing fun stuff. It's like crazy, like or shocking. This one's just kind of like okay, and then all of a sudden it's like oh, there's vampires. It's similar. I see why it gets comparisons, but this isn't like a fun movie to me. It's like it's good drama.
Knowing that that's what happens at the end of Sinners, does that take away from watching Sinners?
I was waiting for it the whole time. But Sinners, I feel like because I mean, it's a great drama about these two guys, and they wanted to do something for their community at home, and so they, and there's this racist, people who want them out, and they just want to listen to their music and all this stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And that those aren't even the vampires, these are just like the people in the town, and then then you get vampires. But I'm like, so that would have been a good drama for me. I enjoyed the movie, but it wasn't like my kind of movie. So it's like I'm not really gonna watch it again, probably.
Okay, so next, Together.
Yeah, I like this one.
Stars.
Yes, I like this one a lot. It's got the dude from Pineapple Express's little brother.
Okay. And my kid also gave 5 stars to The Substance, so I can't give my kid any credit there.
Dude, it's so funny. I also feel like I watch movies and I'm just kind of let things wash. I'll catch a little plot hole here or plot hole there, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I was movie doing.
Yeah, no, I get it. And if anything, like we said on the show, The Substance was one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in a really long time. I love the set design and I love the wardrobes. Everything else was
Brother, I've learned something since then, and I don't know if we talked about this during our episode on it, but it's like, what's her name's Margaret Qualley? She was wearing fake boobs.
Yeah.
Like those, and it bums me out because I'm like, I really want to see the real ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the real ones probably aren't real anyway. So the next movie is Nope. And I've seen that. She gave it 5 stars.
It was okay.
It was
Nope.
okay.
I see. The thing is I love Jordan Peele. I love Jordan Peele, and there's always one you haven't seen, Key and Peele stuff. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I enjoyed Get Out. I even enjoyed his remake series. I think it was one season of The Twilight Zone. I thought it was good, But
Did you watch Lovecraft Country?
No, I don't typically watch TV shows. I just happened to buy the Blu-rays of this because it was super cheap, so I bought them. But no, I didn't watch that. Did he do that?
Yeah. Huh?
Did he do Lovecraft Country?
I thought he had something to do with it. I don't know if he
Bro, you're just
well, no, because I think he was an executive producer.
okay.
So
You're just there's black guys in a horror movie. Must be Jordan Peele. That's racist.
well, I'm not just trying to be funny, but Jordan Peele, come on. No, I could have sworn that's what I heard.
No, I liked Nope, but I was really disappointed in the design of the alien. I was really disappointed with that so bad.
Okay, now this movie I remember watching, and I did actually enjoy it. The Menu.
Yeah, I like this one. It was the one with the blonde with Thomason from the Witch.
That guy.
Yeah, well, that's the Red Dragon. That's how I remember people. I don't remember anybody's name. No, I like that one quite a bit actually. I wouldn't eat any shitty food but I like the movie.
Yeah. The next 5-star was Heretic.
Brother, I absolutely love Heretic. I love that movie. Do you know what it's about?
No,
it's about
young missionaries are forced to prove their faith. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, no, so it's in their LDS and everything. So it's
oh shit.
Yeah, they go in there and what's his name? Handsome Huey. What's his name? You go.
He looks Mormon.
The funny thing, well, he's not the Mormon. He's the person there again. But the thing is, so it's like, so they go in there, and like I'll sit there and I'll talk, and I'll be like, no, this is where he has flaws in his arguments, whatever. But what's her name? But the two girls that like, it was so spot on that it's crazy to me. Like I love that movie. Yeah.
The thing that's tripping me out, I'm looking at the run times on these movies, and they're all like 111 minutes, 140 minutes. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Shit to do, man. Okay, the next one, The Ugly Stepsister.
Oh my gosh. If you've ever wanted to see Cinderella's butthole, watch this movie. Because I loved this movie, absolutely.
Well, you had me at butthole, so let me see. It's like fucking 9 minutes.
You know what's so funny about it too is this gives a whole nother like perspective into why the stepmother was so mean to Cinderella and not to her. It's like, oh, okay, well, actually, I can kind of see that. No, it was really, I love this one. I can't remember who directed it. I think it was some French woman, and she did a great job.
Emily Blichfeld.
Oh, that doesn't sound French at all.
I probably pronounced it bad. Okay, next. And I think we're almost done. Yeah, there's just a couple more. This one was only 3.5 stars, but for some reason it got sent. Leviticus.
I never watched that. I haven't watched it.
Boys must escape a violent entity. Okay.
I haven't watched that one, so I don't know.
No one will save you. 5 stars.
No one will. That's the okay. So remember when I was like, when you said the Philippoopoo, the bring her back, I was thinking of No One Will Save You, and I haven't seen that one yet either.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. No, she's got some good ones there, and it's crazy how much of some of those, how much I like them, you know.
Okay, I really, really don't like body horror, but I want to read to you what my kid texted me.
Okay.
Oh, and the some of them she said she only likes because they're kind of stupid or corny. But also The Ugly Stepsister is really good, but it's so gross, so I don't know if you would want to watch it. Unfortunately, a lot of my favorite period are from the 2000 to 2010s. But I also like Weapons and Obsession, just so you know. Forgot to add it, but also I really liked the Black Phone movies.
Yeah, I like the Black Phone 2 more than I like the Black Phone 1, but both of those were just kind of meh to me.
Yeah.
But I did like Obsession, you know, obviously, and I did like Weapons.
I also forgot Pearl.
Oh yeah, that was okay. So I really like the trilogy, the Pearl trilogy or whatever it's called, or the, what's her name? The X trilogy, the Maxine trilogy, I think is what they call it. But I think that one is like probably the most like high quality of acting and all that stuff, but it's my least favorite out of the three. But
then my kid said, also the Fear Street movies are pretty good, but I feel like they're a little too YA for you.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I tried to watch one time and I was like, bro, what did I say? Something like, this looks like it's like Goosebumps. And then the person's like, yeah, the same dude did these. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I'm old.
Okay, so now what I would like to do, if we have a couple more minutes.
Sure.
Okay, my kid, because I said, okay, so what are your 2000s, 2010s that you like?
Okay.
Because I'm like, I probably watched those with you.
Right.
You know? So this is a list, whatever.
Okay.
Super Dark Times.
I don't remember. Dude, when you did that, why'd you get a bubble and I didn't? Sorry for those who are not.
It sometimes doesn't.
That's weird. I don't know if I've seen that.
It scares me when it happens.
When the thumbs up pops up.
It says turn off Mac OS reactions.
Oh.
To prevent that from happening.
I have seen this. And it feels like it was this was 2017, by the way. It was like, it wasn't like a supernatural kind of thing, but it was like a kind of a messed up, like bunch of kids get into some nastiness and yeah. But quite frankly, I don't remember much of it. So, but I've seen it. It's
the killing of the sacred deer.
Okay. So yeah, this one was bizarre. You seen it? I think
you're like, yeah.
Like, okay. So what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. The killing of the sacred deer. So, okay. So yeah, this had Yorgos Lanthimos, right? And This is one of the craziest things. That kid that's in that Netflix movie where he like jizzes in a tub and bathes in it or something. I can't remember what that's called. It was like a big internet sensation for a while. I can't remember, but it's the kid that was in that is in this. He's bizarre. And what's his name? I'm looking at him, but Colin Farrell is in, and he's this doctor. He's married to somebody who Tom Cruise dumped, that big tall redhead, and she does weird shit for him sexually, and then this kid's kind of fucking with him. So it's another one that's not like supernatural or horror-y. It is. I mean, I don't know, but it's like it's really bizarre. But I liked it, but it's not my fave.
Okay, so now a bunch of these I seen, and I remember watching them with her. But Jennifer's Body,
Yeah, I like it.
May,
Love it.
The Bay,
Oh, gross. Yes, I love that one.
Cabin in the Woods,
Love it.
Hereditary,
Bro. Yes.
Train to Busan,
Awesome.
It Follows.
That's weird. That's weird because I don't know why, but everyone loves that, and I'm just kind of like okay with it. It's okay. It's fine. But
It was okay.
yeah, I thought it was okay.
In this period of film, and it kind of still happens now.
That seems like after 2010 though. All those kind of do.
Well, I mean, Jennifer's Body and May and the Bay.
Right. Those ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is like all these movies did this thing where it's like, we're not going to fucking turn a light on and we're terrified, but we're going to walk around in the dark like fucking Sinister.
Oh yeah.
Remember how fucking, and just like turn on a fucking light.
Dude, it's like, bro, this shit wouldn't be nearly as scary if you would just turn on a light.
Totally. And
Don't even turn on the big light. Just turn on some, other lights, bro.
like you paid your fucking bill. Okay. So Creep and Creep 2.
Really good.
Vivarium.
I didn't like this one. I thought it was so. Does it have the running time? Because I feel like that one was like 5 hours long.
Oh my God.
It wasn't, but.
And then she said a movie called Enemy, and she said this one being horror is iffy.
IMDb Enemy? 2013, let's see. Jake Gyllenhaal. Let's see I don't think I've seen this. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one, so I don't know.
Okay, then we have Hush.
Yeah, I liked it. I like that guy. I can't remember his name, but I like him.
Gonjiam Haunted Asylum.
Yes, that one's good, actually. It's
okay.
You're like, how was he hurt? Yeah, no, it's good. It's actually a pretty good. It's a found footage in Korea.
Okay,
from Korea.
Better Watch Out.
Better Watch Out is with.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah, I think it's with. Let me look because I can't. Better Watch Out movie. Oh, yeah, it was okay. It was kind of psycho kids and killer, and it kind of had a little twisty twist, and it was okay.
Okay, so these next ones, this is kind of crazy, but obviously Shaun of the Dead, we watched that together a million fucking times.
Okay,
Let the Right One In, not the English version, but this one is hysterical. She says, also iffy because it's not really horror because it actually happened, but fucking Lords of Chaos.
Oh yeah, dude.
I can't believe that my kid, A, watched that, and B, liked it. I was like, what?
Have you seen it? It's got Kevin's.
I read the book. Like, that's like,
yeah,
that's such a huge fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
And like me growing up, when all those church burnings were happening and all that shit.
What was it? It was like early 90s. I remember thinking.
It was like 92. Like,
yes.
Starting to catch on fire. And I'm just like, oh my God.
And we're just still kind of on the tail end of the satanic panic. And now they're just like firing it back up. And
insane.
Yeah. But anyways.
So I'm kind of impressed by my kid, but also kind of like, what the fuck? And
no, dude, she's got some good ones. I mean, I have to admit, especially, going through those, there's only a few of them that I just didn't like, Yeah. And I think some of those, a lot of people liked them, but I'm an idiot. And sometimes if I like, especially with Sinners, it's like, since it's not horror for a long time, it's a good movie, but I'm just like, I probably wouldn't have watched it if it didn't have that, that vampire in me, if I didn't hear. But anyway, cool.
So that's actually really interesting. There is one more thing I wanted to touch on for you to think about, because I don't think we'll be able to get into it now, because I think you'll need to think about this.
Okay.
Two things. One, what is your favorite movie that everybody fucking hates?
Okay.
If you know,
I can't think of it. There's a few. I mean, I mean, if we're talking about like it's cheesy, but I don't tell anybody, but I kind of like Anne Rice. So I like Queen of the Damned. Plus, I love new metal. I love new metal.
Yeah, you do.
So it's like, anyway, but no, but I thought you're right. I would have to think about that. I would have to kind of really,
because I think mine is Blair Witch 2.
brother.
Blair Witch.
Everybody hates that. But the thing is, it starts off so cool. I love that movie.
Good.
I mean,
it's so good.
Dude, it's like I liked that dude's an enterprising young man, and he just knows everyone in the town. Then all of a sudden, you see flashes of like stuff going in his nose, so he eats and just I love that movie, dude. Plus, but I love the girl in that.
Yeah,
the witch.
Oh my god, yeah. And there's a couple other things about that movie that's so cool. I don't know if you remember this, but in the DVD release,
the S River
is inside the film that weren't in the theatrical release. So the carpet would say something.
Dude, do you know what that's called?
Huh?
It's called The Curse of S River, which is basically, if you put those together and read it in reverse, you get a message.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So fucking cool.
I loved it.
And in having that conversation with somebody yesterday, I ended up thinking about all the fucking lost art of having a DVD.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember like the House of a Thousand Corpses?
Well, shit, my breaks. Everything that. Yeah. The DVD intro.
Yeah,
dude. I have like 5,000 DVDs and Blu-rays and all sorts of other stuff. So it's like.
But that House of a Thousand Corpses, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, the fucking House on Haunted Hill.
Yep.
Fucking DVD menu shit scared the shit out of me. It's superior than the fucking movie.
Well, it made it more intriguing too, because it was like you became a little closer with the film because you got to do all this other shit. Like, remember you're wrong.
My question to you is someone who has a lot of physical media.
Mm-hmm.
What are the best DVDs or Blu-rays that have the coolest menus and most interactive shit that bring you closer to the film?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of research and go through some of my stuff, because it's like I have movies that I haven't like looked at for 20 years, right? So let me do a little research, Googling, and let me check it out, stuff like that. And I'll come with both those answers next episode.
We have tons of homework to do here.
Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, this is going to be some great shit. And those of you watching, leave it in the comments below. What's your favorite menu screen?
Or email it mike@cadaverlab.com, or hit me up on Facebook.
Yeah, you can do any of these things.
I don't really get on any other social media but Facebook anymore. I feel like I've gotten too old to bother.
Yeah, well, I hear MySpace is coming back.
Funny is
for a long time.
I was in school, going to college, all through MySpace, so I never got on it because I was too busy.
Never got on it, dude. That's crazy. Oh man, what a great day for talking about horror stuff from the guy who allegedly hates horror. Huh?
Oh, dude, that was the whole zinger. That's literally, you did all this stuff just so you could say that. Well, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. Do that. Do your homework on that as well, and hit me up on hit either one of us up on Facebook, or are you even on Facebook? I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of am.
Or email mike@cadaverlab.com or whatever. Comment on the YouTube. But
whatever.
I mean, what?
Whatever you fucking want to do.
I don't know. I know
you don't even fucking message us.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even gonna do it. It seems like work to me anyway, so I'm not just kidding. Well, okay, so we're gonna take a quick break while Creep finishes up his couple of noodles.
Oh my god, it's so yummy.
And we'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and play a trailer for Evil Dead Rise. We're gonna talk about that one first. What do you think?
No matter how busy you ever got, you always found time for me. I can't believe I'm never gonna speak to you again.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother,
What is this, Danny? I found it.
what was my dream? When
had babies.
This is what happened to Paul. It happened to us.
This evil creates terror through total chaos.
Future's not ours to see.
All you can do is run.
I'm getting this out of here.
You'd be a good mom someday, honey Beth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids. Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
Eeny, meeny, miny. You.
I like that.
Fuckers.
Oh, I like that it says recording in progress because you should have heard what Matt was just talking shit about, and I wish he didn't say that because then I'd be getting all the tea.
All the tea.
Isn't that what the girls say about the fun gossip?
That's when I drop my sack on people.
My
They
sag.
get all the tea bag. Yeah. No, this is stupid. I've had it. It's early still. I'm just talking shit. All I've had is a fucking cup of noodle.
Oh, dude, that was great. All right, so here's the thing. I hope you're ready to go through the. I like I said, one of my favorite things about doing this podcast with you is I love when you give the plot synopsis. So because
Okay.
well, it doesn't matter. We don't because I've got a. I know you can, but I always love to do, but it's funny. But let me start off by giving a few facts and figures about Evil Dead Rise. It's from 2023. IMDb has it set at 6.5 right now. Written and directed by a guy named Lee Cronin, who, by the way, your daughter forgot Lee Cronin's Mummy off the list from 2026. And it's
that
kind of-
good?
I loved it. Like, it's kind of Evil Dead-y, like fun Evil Dead, crazy shit, zooms, all, woo, doo, doo. But it's like people were thinking, oh man, this is the latest Evil Dead. Was he supposed to do Evil Dead Burn? It's like, no, that's just how he is. So it's like Evil Dead Rise, is it the way he is because it's an Evil Dead movie? Or is it because it's the way it is because that's what Lee Cronin does?
So Lee Cronenberg fucking
No,
made a mummy movie that had a bunch of people get torture porned.
No, not torture. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't torture porn. You mean like looking at it like, what the shit?
It wasn't Eli Roth. So
No. But it's funny because this movie stars a lady named Lily Sullivan as Beth. And Lily Sullivan just started a movie called Soulmate. Now, let me ask you something. It's spelled Soulm8, and then it has a TE at the end. So it's like Soulmate. But it's about...
they popped that up.
It's what's his name? It's the Blumhouse, guys.
Is that like millennial speak or something like that? That's called.
Brother, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what millennials say.
It would be like me spelling my name M4TT.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but that's kind of like it. But it's like, I don't know. Back in the old days, all we did was put a bunch of X's in our names with Z's and said we're extreme. That's what we did back in the
Extreme.
But so it's funny because she has dark hair in this, and she was supposed to be this sex bot, AI sex bot, right? That's supposed to be the perfect woman, and she looks so much different because in this movie she's like kind of grungy and whatever, but in that she was gorgeous. It's
I was
crazy.
just gonna say this right before we go any farther. She looks way better covered in blood than she does.
No, it's
I was like, God damn, someone got a glow up from getting a bunch of shit poured on
well,
her.
and the thing is too, is I noticed that too, but the lighting when like her whole face is just covered in this sheen of
Eyes just pop.
yes, yeah.
She's looking great.
I noticed that same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Alyssa Sutherland played Ellie. She was the She's like a 6 foot tall, kind of a red-headed Viking chick. She was one of the queens of the Vikings. You have Morgan Davies as Danny, Gabriel Eccles as Bridget, and on and on and on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and just give us a your little spiel have you got going on there?
Okay, so here's the spiel, guys. This movie is very similar to the next movie.
Yeah, okay.
But I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Is the 2011 or 2012 Evil
13.
Dead, does it have anything to do with this? So did that exist to reintroduce the world? Did that just exist for the Evil Dead show on Netflix?
Okay, first of all, it was on Stars. Okay, but okay, so let me give you a little breakdown.
Yeah, please do.
So okay, so you had the originals. Obviously, I mean, from part 1 to part 2, there was some confusion there because it seems like it was kind of a remake, but it wasn't really a remake. Evil Dead 2 was just kind of it had a nice little recap,
With a nice budget.
Yes, yeah. And so the Evil Dead 2 is great, and then obviously Army of Darkness was its own little thing. But so apparently, and I did do some research on this. So you know how Ash went and saw to get the Necronomicon, and there's 3 of them, right? Well, apparently there are 3 books, okay, that are all kind of the same thing. You've got the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. You've got the where was it? It's called the let's see, Necronomicon Ex Mort.
And then you have okay, I do not like this song.
And then you have the one that was in this movie, and let's see. Okay, so Evil Dead 2013, completely different group of kids. They uncover the Natrum Demonto, which is what they used in Evil Dead Rise. Okay, and apparently it all goes back to when Ash was getting the book from the cemetery, and there were 3 books there. But I think they kind of retcon that in and are using that as an excuse. So
Ash said it the best, dude. Nobody said nothing about 3 books.
Nobody said nothing about 3 books.
Yeah, like I think that's bullshit is what that is.
I kind of think so too, but I think it's kind of fun because how else do you explain like whatever? But you haven't seen the Evil Dead the remake, have you?
I did see the remake, but it was so fucking long ago. I don't remember it.
Dude, I'm going to tell you a story about the remake. Okay, so here I am. I just get canned for my job, right? 2013.
Shit, this got dark.
No, bro, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Okay.
So like, okay, so I'm married and I have 3 kids and got a mortgage and all this stuff, right? So I get canned, and like, so I got canned on a Thursday. So that weekend was very stressful for me. I was anxious the whole time, right? I'm sure I've told this story 100 times on all the different things to do. Anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all I did all day for those 3 days was interview, look for whatever. And I had a couple of job offers, but so by Friday, the next Friday morning, I accepted a job offer, right? So like I went through this whole basically week of almost just pure hell and stressing out and whatever. But Friday, I'm like, okay, Friday morning, I accept the job offer, and I actually started that Monday. So it's like everything's amazing. Everything worked out. It's fine. But I had such anxiety through that whole week, and my brother and a buddy of mine just said, hey, what we should do? We should go see the Evil Dead remake. And I'm thinking, yeah, it'll be a fun one because Evil Deads are fun, right? They're really just a kind of a horror comedy. Well, shit, this one was not.
Yeah, it's not.
And in the very beginning, when the dad's like burning that girl, and she's like, spoke your, and like breathing hard, like almost like hyperventilating. It just hit me. I'm like, I just started to have like this feeling of panic. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't take this. And then it goes throughout so much screaming the whole time and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there just going, oh my gosh, so I didn't watch it for years and years and years, but it came out with a cool steelbook, a few years ago. And I finally watched it. The first time I watched it after that, it all came back, man. And I'm like, I am never watching this movie. Why did I buy this? But
he does that to me.
What?
Very Bad Things.
I see.
It was in a very bad spot when I watched that, and I thought it was a comedy, and I thought it was going to make me feel better. And that movie stressed me the fuck out. I almost had a fucking panic attack.
I'm glad I'm glad that we can relate on that because
dude.
that it was I did not like that. Anyway, okay.
All right,
But anyway, so that's the thing. They're all in the same universe, but I think they made that up so that why they named things a little bit differently here and there. And obviously, these two movies kind of have the same the through line of of where the Deadites came from and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I mean, I don't know if that allayed all your fears about the storyline, but hit it.
No, and I guess we'll talk more about it after we talk about the other movie. So let's get into this.
Okay.
So this movie opens up with some chick taking a shit and pissing on a pregnancy test in a club. Okay. And like, we know she's probably pregnant. She made some bad decisions.
Bro, I'm going to go out on a limb and say she probably wasn't taking a piss because I don't know if you know this, but women sit down to urinate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was sitting down, right? She was.
Yeah, but she probably wasn't shitting. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Let me tell you a little something about women, dude.
They don't.
Women say they never shit.
Oh no,
but they're always sitting down. Good, so you never know. And
that's a good point.
They'll drop one out just when they're taking a piss.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, oh yeah, I got a wipe still anyway, and then it's just like,
dude,
you have no idea, and it just happens.
My wife texts me every time she takes a shit, so it's like I know they shit. It's like, and I'm like, I'll look at the text. I'm like, days apart. That's crazy.
Why are you like keeping track of her movements,
brother? I am not. She. I'm not trying to. She's just like, oh, I had a big poop today, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
That's good. Yeah,
I would. Okay. I would do the same, except for I'd be blown. We'd run out of text messaging credits. Wait, do people have those anymore? Anyway.
Yeah, we're recording this episode from the past.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, so this happens. And so because she's pregnant, she decides she's going to take some time off of work and go hang out with her sister that lives, I guess, downtown LA, but it doesn't look like LA, but that's okay.
It looks like it was in New Zealand, first of all, but it also, yes, but it looks like it was filmed in like an old Detroit rundown building.
Well, because when they first showed the building, I'm like, oh, isn't that Constantine's house? Like his hotel? Or not Constantine, but
yeah, John Wick. Because you know what?
Yeah.
I thought it was Child's Playhouse.
Yeah. Okay. So like she goes there, and I'm just gonna say this: there's a fucking earthquake. Okay, I don't even know. The sister's mad. Okay, what can we call her? We'll call her Elle because that's her name in the thing. I am really confused at her beauty. Dude, she has a lot of beauty, but there's something off about her.
It's her nose and teeth.
I don't know.
Sorry, I dropped that. You're like,
I think I like her teeth.
We're supposed to say things like she's not traditionally beautiful. No, I'm just going with her nose and teeth.
She's just very unique. Anyway, so I guess she's a tattoo artist for some reason.
Oh no, you're talking about sorry, I got it mixed up. Yes, I think she's pretty. She's the 6 foot one. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the girl who is shitting. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I got the shitting girl mixed up with the other one. No, I think she's pretty, but it's like she looks very aristocratic. If you see her dressed up, but not in this movie so much. But yeah, I think she was a tattoo artist.
Okay, so she's a tattoo artist who also thinks someone who works on like the sound board for a fucking club is a groupie. She's fucking hysterical. So she has no concept of what's going on. So I also think the writer of this didn't have much of a concept either.
I didn't make that connection, so it worked for me.
Okay. And we're going to talk about the intro in a minute, but I wanted to get through this first kind of boring part that sets shit up.
Okay.
So another thing about these movies, and I think this is way more with these movies than any other fucking movie I've seen lately, is the MacGuffin kind of shit that happens in these movies is so heavy-handed.
So you're talking about
I'm not hating it, but it's just like, we're going to make this person a tattoo artist so we could do this one shot where she like runs a tattoo needle across someone's face.
Okay.
Other than that, there's no fucking reason on earth for this woman to be a tattoo artist. Okay. So whatever. There's a bunch of these and we'll get into them as we go. So anyway, so she's a tattoo artist. She has 17,000 fucking kids that are all shitty and fucking borderline crazy.
Yeah.
And her sister shows up and she's like, hey, like, I'm fucking pregnant. I need your help. And the mom's like, well, bitch, like I told you, my fucking husband left and they're tearing the building down in like a month.
Yeah.
And I haven't even started packing the ridiculous amount of tchotchkes and knickknacks that fucking flood this place, which is just absolutely bonkers.
This was another movie where it's like, turn on some freaking lights, you guys. Because
but I mean, the power did go out, so I'm going to give them that.
but even in the beginning, okay.
So anyway, yeah, it's still dark, and that was the thing. It was dark when the movie started, and then when they lost power, it was still just as dark.
Yes, okay.
It's like, okay, this is fucking weird. Anyway, so there's this earthquake. Okay, but before the earthquake happens, the mom, being the great mom that she is, says, hey kid, take my car and go get pizza because we're broke and we have no money. I just want you guys to know that in LA, them going to get that fucking pizza and those drinks plus parking, that's like almost $150.
You don't have to pay for parking to pick up pizza.
Are you crazy? I mean, I guess if you just double park and leave your hazards on.
Don't they have parking lots in LA?
No.
Like, doesn't Miss? But they go Miss. You serious? He's Mrs. Noby's pizza place does not have a parking spot for its.
No, nothing has a parking spot. There's certain lots near bunches of buildings.
But there's parking lots like
if you're downtown, it's anywhere from like, if you're lucky, you'll find a $10 parking lot. But most of them are like 20 to 30, sometimes $40.
LA's stupid. I could go get a little Caesar's Pizza right now, and they have their own parking lot for their customers.
There are no parking lots in LA. So anyway, and then that pizza, each pizza was probably $50. Unless because it wasn't like fucking Domino's. They went to like some fancy.
They went to Noby's, what's her name's Noby's Henrietta's Pizza. Henrietta from. It's the beast in the it's the woman in the basement from the first one and second one.
Oh, that's kind of cute. So it's like it's a real place.
It's like somebody's making it. They're not like,
but it's not a fucking chain. So that pizza is easily $30 to $50 a pizza. Easy. And those were large pizzas, bro. That's $50, dude. When I fucking order a pizza from a place, like the cheapest pizza I could get for one pizza is like $30.
I would be so mad if I had to pay $30 for a pizza.
And like those drinks were probably $5 a pop. And there were 4 drinks. I don't know why there were 4. There was fucking 5 people there. Not going to argue.
Okay.
But that's another $20.
It's so funny.
This like little trip that they went on, this is why like broke her husband left and why they are fucked. And they need to fucking move. And the buildings, like, they don't have any money and they spend their money poorly.
Okay.
Ridiculous. Second thing, the earthquake happens. And they're like, oh my God, it's a 5.5. And it was like located in Puente Hills and it went all the way from La Habra. Dude, that is so far from downtown.
Dude.
And a 5.5 would not have even fucking shook that fucking.
I know. I feel like you're getting a little pedantic with these. He says, I don't know. Okay. It's like, are you sitting the Pahabra Hills, the downtown? They're not going to a 5.5. I'm not, you know what? I know you're from LA, but man, I don't know what a 5.5 is like.
It was just funny. So I was like dying and I was just like, oh my God, you guys fucking live in LA, don't you? Doesn't fucking, what's his name? Derek Jeter, who's the guy who directed this?
No, it's Lee Cronin and Derek Jeter.
Like, he's an LA guy, right?
No, he's from New York, but oh no. I thought you know what I said. I was thinking about Derek Jeter. My bad. I don't know where Lee Cronin is from. He has an Irish accent though. So
maybe he just doesn't know. Someone should have fucking like said, bro. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's where the movie was just like weird. So now we're going to talk about the movie.
Okay.
So the movie opens up with the day later, which it doesn't need to, but it's cute that it does because it adds to the opening of the next movie, which we won't talk about yet.
Right.
Yep. So they're on some lake. There's a fucking thing. There's some fucking like drone thing. The guy's wearing VR goggles.
But that part happened before all of what we talked about. Yes. Okay.
It's a day later.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
next day. So I just wanted to touch this before we go to Reddit. So there's all sorts of like foreshadowing and stuff like, oh, that thing almost chopped my head off. And it won't take your head off. Like, da, 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 da.
Right.
It's like really cute. Like if you listen to anything they say, you know exactly how everyone's going to die, whatever. There's some chick. She's like not feeling good. You don't know why. Like fucking, she rips this chick's hair off because the girl just, and they're doing Wuthering Heights. Which
But do you remember how she all of a sudden remembers Wuthering Heights and like she's like, you're freaking me out because this girl, like, do you remember in the original where they're messing around with those cards and they're like, you'll have space? She turned around and he screams, bro. That when I was a kid and I saw that, it scared the shit out of me. So I appreciated that they did that kind of the same thing, you know.
No, it was really cool, and I thought it was also funny that like they got like the oldest fucking paperback copy of this book for her to fucking be reading. Like Jesus Christ, dude. It's like and it was cool that they used the like "let me in" line and all that shit. That was really interesting. That was cool. But what I'm going to say about these movies as we go here is that the direction and the lighting and the effects of every horrific scene in this movie are done beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
All of the scenes in between that are like it's like they have the B unit people go do it. Like it looks so shit.
Yeah.
Every other, like, just like the composition of the scenes, the fucking like just everything. It just looks so trash and crap. But the fucking horror shit looks amazing, like by a completely different person. It is the weirdest fucking thing in the world. It's like we're shooting a soap opera and now we're shooting fucking The Shining. It's
awesome.
The weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in any movie, and they did it in both of these movies. So I think it's just like the staple of the franchise now, which is weird.
Okay.
So anyway, so the earthquake happens, the floor opens up, the dumbest fucking kid who's like wanting to be a DJ or some fucking whatever. He's like, oh, I'm definitely going in this hole because that's not scary. And I mean, the little kid is like making like a stick to like kill people with baby heads and all sorts of shit. They dropped the fucking pizza. I was so fucking mad.
You're like, that is $400. Your mom's going to be
okay, I understand dropping the drinks. This is exactly why I never buy drinks out in public that I have to bring home.
Yeah.
So I get that. But you drop the pizzas. I'm so fuck this. I was just like, oh my fucking God. Anyway, so they go down. There's a vault. There's some boxes. They open this shit up. There's the circle of jerks. Like, I don't know what the thing was called. The circle of...
No, it was the circle of wise men or something like this.
The circle of wise men. Come on, guys.
Bro,
try harder.
Okay.
Give us a better fucking name than the circle of wise men.
So this is none of these things I have a problem with, because I loved when he went down there. It was like a grave type looking thing, and there were all sorts of Christian things hanging down. The cross would be silver and stuff like that.
He totally missed a great joke when the fucking cross fell at him.
Yeah,
like, and he got scared, jumped back. He should have fucking Jesus Christ.
Do you know what's funny? Is Cassidy said that. She watched it with me. She goes, Jesus, and then looked at me waiting for me to laugh. And I'm like, yes, that was funny. So I got that experience.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. So anyway, so they're freaking out, the other kids, and then I don't know, some bad haircut kid. What's his name? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He finds all this vinyl in there, and so he's gonna go spin it, and he gets this book that has teeth, which is not the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. It's
it is the
Nocturne.
I'm gonna have to put this in bold so I can keep looking at it without having to find it. It is a Natrum di Monto.
Dude, this is so crazy. Did they say in an interview that these are the 3 books that were on the fucking...
Yes.
Oh
like God. That, they totally retconned it.
Said something about that.
They that's what I'm saying, because it's like I had to, like, I was like, why is this called the Demonto Mortis?
Yeah.
Like, why isn't it not the Ex Mortis?
Was that there was no Clautu Verata Nicto?
No, well, they never said that. They never said Clautu Verata Nicto, but they said different words. There was different words, yes.
But I'm wondering if, because now that I know it's a different book, that kind of makes a little bit more sense. But I just assumed they would say those words.
You don't know that. You don't know that if you're watching the movies. You know, this is something totally different. You know, this is something you have to get outside. I don't like that when you have to kind of get information from outside of the, you know, just out by not just watching the movies.
I know, like,
Yeah, so I'm with you on that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I did think that maybe they didn't do the Claw 2 thing because of the day the Earth stood still. And when they were making the Evil Dead movies, no one was suing really anybody for shit. But now it would be like, hey, buddies.
Yeah, no.
Does Universal have a stake in this?
I had this idea.
They're doing Evil Dead at the Universal Horror Nights.
See, this is not information that I know.
Yeah, so I don't fucking know. Anyway, so the kid being a dick goes and plays this shit. And like, dude, this motherfucker, whoever's on this fucking thing, is just like, he's like, okay, I don't even want to get ahead of myself, but I'm going to.
Okay.
If you're going to make a fucking record that says this is what you're to do if this happens and people are after you and killing you, do not tell a big ass long fucking story that nobody gives a shit about and then say at the end, and by the way, it doesn't work. You're fucked.
Yes, right.
Just fucking say, like, this isn't going to work. You're fucked. Like, that's it. And now you can fucking move on with your day. Anyway, that's the matter. So the kid does some shit. The mom, I guess, is throwing away the husband's belongings. I don't fucking know why, but like now she has decided she's going to throw away her husband's shit. She goes down in the elevator. Something hits her, throws her in the fucking elevator. This is Elle, the redhead. The cables of the elevator come out and like fucking rip her into a million fucking broken weird. She comes back and now she's a little fucked up.
Right. A little.
This is the first Deadite of the building. So basically, this is like Dread, like Judge Dredd. We're in the fucking building.
Yes.
What happened? You can't get out. Everybody's fucked.
Yeah.
And they fucking left the pizza in the basement.
You know, what's funny is like, I always thought how weird it was that Elle was the first one to get deadited because she's like the leader of everybody, right? She's supposedly the like the strong one, the person who took the protector, stuff like that. So I thought it was kind of interesting to do that, but I'm glad they did because I feel like she did a pretty great job. Yes.
Great job. These movies are very much kill your darlings.
Yes.
Like whoever you think it's almost like if George R.R. Martin decided to just make this. I have to kill everybody off really quickly. Oh, I'll kill the most important people off first.
Yes.
And we'll kill off every loser fucking down the line.
I have to say though, with this thing, so basically after that, I'm not trying to take over for you're beautiful what you're doing.
No, I'm rambling, bro.
But one of my favorite parts of this, I just wanted to mention this one part, and I want to say before you shit on it. Okay. Because so basically what happens is, so Elle starts doing some wild shit and she's saying, "Oh, you're cunting daughter." Not really, but all sorts of stuff like that, right? She's being real nasty and
cooking eggs all fucked up.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, she's scary. And she's also like a giant person, you can tell, right? So she's scary and she's kind of sexy, but also a deadite. So it's like, what? I don't know. Long story short,
still would.
So the sister finds out from the kids what happened in the vinyl, right? And so they go back. She's like, "Listen," he's like, "We don't want to play this." She goes, "Well, maybe it has some on there that can turn it back, right?" And I'm just like, "Okay, that's as stupid as hell. Okay, cool." But I mean, I don't know what else you do in this situation, right?
Okay.
But one of my favorite parts though was kind of how they told the story. There's the priest on there getting into the whole thing. So you'd see her like playing the record, and then all of a sudden you'd see like Elle start to do some weird shit, right? And they kept doing it. It kept like kind of building and building, and it's like I'm like, actually, you know what? This is creeping me out a little bit. So
yeah. I
I like how they did that. And I like the guy, the old man who was in this also was the guy who was on those records. So I think he did a good job, and I think the story's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I wanted to say that before you come in and shit. But I loved it when they said like complete bodily dismemberment, and I'm like, bro, that is a band. I love that, but not really. But I don't know. I love that part, but because it's kind of like with all the work. Well, no, well, because the complete bodily dismemberment became a giant, talk about that later. But all these movies are kind of like, look at all this shit that happens. Oh, you know what we're gonna do for about an hour? We're gonna fuck your shit up. You know, people are gonna die, and at the end, we'll kind of say, okay, well, here's what happens, and we'll kind of tie it up with a bow.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some logic holes out that just bothered me a little bit. The power's out. Okay, they don't have any power, and she's like, I'm gonna spin these records to find out, and the kid's like, oh, we can't, like, it doesn't work now. And she's like, it's okay. I have a soldering iron because your mom makes fucking tattoo needles. That needs fucking electricity to fucking work.
Bro, didn't you see those 8 billion batteries that they had? If we're going to complain about any logical holes, why did they have those big ass, like, why did they have 20 of those big ass batteries?
I have no fucking idea.
I feel like that's more of the question.
I've been just like confused the whole time. Okay, there was batteries. Okay. We'll go with the battery.
Yeah, but okay, you'll just drop why they had them because maybe they had them for some reason.
Okay, they had them. You know, maybe her husband was a prepper.
Bro, I know a thing or two about that.
Really great because they needed it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have any money for prepper because they spent $8,000 on that pizza anyway.
Yeah, I did have another question though, because this will help me decide if this is weird or not.
Okay.
In either movie, did they state anywhere that the Deadites can't come in unless you open the door for them?
Because you're wondering why she just didn't bust open the door as opposed to like trying to have the little girl open it for her?
In that movie, and also in the next movie, but then in other parts of the movie, doors were shut and they would still come through.
I just think that, I mean, even in the second movie, there's one part where they're waiting in the but so it goes back and forth. I don't know that. I think
that's like a lore thing. That would be cool.
It's like not as far as I know, and I feel like I've seen all these movies 100 times, except for Burn, which just came out.
Okay. So anyway, there's all sorts of crazy shit, and we'll talk about the old man in a little bit. But I love all the people shit.
Yeah.
That was great. The people shit was wonderful. The shining elevator.
Yes.
That was beautiful. That was cool, but I don't understand it. But like in the first Evil Dead, there was shit like that I didn't.
Well, in the remake, it started raining blood. So it's like, I feel like there's just some inexplicable blood things.
So the whole thing with like fluids, like how come some blood turns you and other blood doesn't?
Brother, it's because it's obviously the Deadite virus hasn't compounded enough into some blood. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I just accept it. Like, these are things I could just accept.
Just accept it. Yeah. Okay, so if we're going to accept this. The other thing is, I know you like the old man.
Yes.
Okay?
Well, no, I mean, do I like him? I like that he was that he was I'm not trying to say, I don't know, maybe I liked him, but I just like that he did it.
Like, if this guy didn't exist, this movie would have played out completely different.
Okay.
His whole role in the movie is to come in, state something that they're going to use later. He's like Mr. MacGuffin. He walks in, he's like, oh, have you seen my cat? It's up in the vents. So that's going to be a thing. Oh, yeah. My wood chipper is in the fucking basement for some fucking reason.
Why do you have a wood chipper in a like a LA apartment complex?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't know how the fuck he got that down that fucking driveway through that fucking little fucking opening.
It's like, I mean, brother, I think you're going to put that into storage. I'm not sure if people are just going to let you have that.
Street, bro. If you could find parking, good fucking luck. And then like, he's like, oh, and I have a shotgun.
Right.
No. Oh, if you want to get to that other fire escape, you have to go through 82. Like everything he did there was just to, like, he had no purpose.
I did notice that too.
Other than to just say these things that they're going to use later.
Now let me say I have a theory about that now that you mention it. Because he was the guy on the record because I think he did a good job. That's why I liked it, because he was the guy who was like, I am so-and-so priest. And they're like,
he's like a descendant of that guy. And his whole
I think that he showed up anyways. And they were like, bro, you're on set. You have you're a voice actor, you know, and you're wearing a shitty t-shirt and whatever. You know what? This would be perfect. I need you to go in there and mention things about the cat. Mention this. Like, he went in, paid him. They just paid us parking and bought him a pizza for $8,000, and he was out of there. That was it. So yeah,
kid rocks, bro. Yeah, no. So anyway, this movie is fun.
Yes, mama.
It's weird. There is a lot of stuff like the bathroom shit was great.
Yeah.
The little kid had a couple nice little lines.
So like she's like, "Oh, you're gonna be a great mom. You already know how to lie to kids." Stuff like that. It's like
just like shit, dude. Like fuck, no way. But then there was other things like, are you really gonna just fucking run around a car? Like they're right there. Like that's why are you come on? Like do something. Like there were
was that when that like big conglomeration of I love that stuff.
What the fuck is this?
But I love it, and I love how when she uses the chainsaw is like a knife. She stabs somebody with a chainsaw. I always love that.
So there was some cool shit. Okay, and then that takes us to the end, which probably should have been an end credits thing, but I don't know if they thought people would actually watch through to see.
I hate post credit scenes. Okay, I hate them because I don't want to sit there and watch it. Okay, if I want to be done with the movie, which was why I have a bone to pick with the next one because it had 2 of them.
Yeah,
but
and honestly, one of them you kind of didn't even need to have more than like a second and a half of.
No,
okay, so here is my thing. I liked this movie, but I liked the other one way more.
Oh, I cannot wait to talk about it because guess what? I like this movie so much better than Evil Dead Burn. I don't hate Evil Dead Burn. I like Evil Dead Burn. I like it. But I love this movie. And I'll tell you why. Because to me, this seems like an Evil Dead movie, right? It feels like, oh, by the way, yeah, it's brutal and it's whatever, but it is funny. There are funny things in it. Not that the characters are laughing. They're not like walking around like, are all men in the future loud mouth brackets? Just me, baby. Nothing like that. But things are funny. You're like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. The cheese grater scene was just it's just all this crazy stuff, and I'm just laughing and enjoying myself. Right, it's fun. And then we get into this next bullshit, and we talk about we'll play a trailer, but fucking trauma porn.
Yeah,
I do not like it, but I did like this movie. But okay, so let's pause for a minute. We'll play the trailer, and
I was going to ask real quick before we do that. Do you like in these movies when they reference the original movies?
Yeah,
like
because there was a few like
when she says "Come get some"
and "Dead by Dawn," stuff like that. Yeah, I like it. It's cute to be, but that's what I mean because it's fun. Okay. It's like to me that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like it's a Evil Dead.
I just feel like these movies are so beyond what the originals were.
Oh, and there's no doubt
that they don't need to fucking like placate to the originals.
Well, I'm having a good time. Like I feel like this one was way less stressful than the remake, the 2013 remake, because that one like
stressful. That was just dark and fucked.
A lot of screaming and a lot of whatever. I loved that movie though too, but it wasn't as fun. I thought this one was super fun. But now we're getting into some trauma porn. I know that the kids love the sad movies these days and the trauma and talking about their trauma and stuff like that. I'm too old for that. But let's break real quick and we'll play a trailer for Evil Dead Bird.
All right, you ready?
Thank you, Joseph. That's beautiful.
No. That's Will's seat. Where's the wedding ring?
Alice, you were his wife. Why aren't you wearing it? I'm not sure.
Did you sell it?
No, of course not.
And get a good price.
I really think we should do this another time.
No, now's the best time.
Will's looking down on us from above.
From above. He's down below.
William, my sweet boy. I would give anything for us to be together again.
My grandfather believed the devil would return if anyone read from the Book of the Dead.
Cool down. The whole family can be reunited. perfect family.
All right, everybody, we're back, and you just heard and saw the trailer for Evil Dead Burn from 2026.
Get some.
Yeah, what?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, so Evil Dead Rise had a 6.5. This has a 6.3, so pretty similar, right? So this is written and directed by a guy named Sebastian Vanicek, who is very French. He wrote and directed Infested from 2023, which is like a really good movie. Infested was a spider movie in a French apartment complex.
I think I saw that. Yeah,
it's good. I like that one. So he has a writing partner named Florent Bernard who wrote that with him, and they did a bunch of other French bullshit. So, whatever. Anyway, so this movie starred Soheila Yacoub as Alice Price. That was very strange to have somebody named Soheila Yacoub as Alice Price, but it gets a lot easier. Tandy Wright as Susan Price, Hunter Doohan is Joseph Price, Luciane Buchanan is Thea, and Errol Shand, Edgar Price, Maud Davey, Polly Price, George Puller is William Price, and that is all the people in the movie, except for this one girl's big fat twerking ass.
A big what?
Except for that one girl's big fat twerking ass.
Oh yeah. So that was the funniest transition I think I've ever seen.
I was like, no.
It wasn't even like a good transition. It was just like, this happened and now here's an ass.
It's like,
and it was just like, yeah. Okay,
like,
so
girl steps on this dude's hand, his skin peels off, and then you're looking at a big fat ass, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it caught me off guard. Anyway.
Yeah, it was like, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, so anyway, this movie opens up with some motherfuckers fishing in a boat. Then they decide they're not fishing in a boat anymore. And you can tell there's a single guy because he's like, why are you answering your girlfriend's calls? That's stupid, man. And all this other shit. And then the head of the girl from the last movie comes out of the water, which I like that they did this. And I also want to say, I really like when she came out of the water in the first one and then the titles came.
Oh, that popped, bro.
That was awesome.
And it had that sting. It's like, oh, I love
it. The horror shots in these movies are done so fucking well.
I agree.
I just feel like they throw everything else together. It's weird. It's so weird. Anyway, so this guy gets his face fucked up by some fishing lines.
Yep.
Bro gets in the boat, tries to rescue him. He goes down and touches his butt. There's no butt there. He starts screaming. Bitch flips the fucking boat over, and he's like boiling alive in the water, doesn't think for a minute to swim to shore. And then he's like, oh shit, I'm going to swim to shore. And he swims to shore. He's burnt as fuck. And then she steps on him and his skin just comes off like some fucking meat, dude. It's just like fat ass. Boo. Evil Dead.
I want to get, did you say Evil Dead Burn? I love that. All right. So I want to just do a little comparison. Okay.
Okay.
Evil Dead Rise, right? It's a sunny day. Man, they're having a great time. They're out there and whatever until the girl shit happens and with the Wuthering Heights, stuff like that, right? But then all shit happens, they're having a bad day. This one, it's dark. It's not as happy. It's like the weather's bad. And so we're already starting off not fun. We're already starting off with kind of a more somber feel, right? And then we go into the thing, and then we go to our characters, who you're about to talk about. And it's a bad time because everyone's an asshole. Well, the dude's an asshole. He makes everyone day bad. They don't have fun.
Total asshole. But here's the thing that we have to remember. And I know you said this is trauma porn.
Yes, it is.
But this movie is Evil Dead's Empire Strikes Back. This cannot be good. This is the second act of a larger 3-act structure. So this movie...
What do you mean it can't be good?
The most depressing fucking thing ever.
Because it is. And I will say that right now. It's trauma porn. Yes. Okay. Anyway.
So anyway, we're at this shitty fucking club / restaurant. and there's like allegedly music playing, and people are just like talking like normal talking. Da 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 da. They're like, God, this music is so loud. Da 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 da. And all this other shit. You're like, is this urban legend for so bad? Like this whole thing is awful. It took me forever to realize that those two dudes were brothers.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking get that. And he got him this pen. Okay. So again, we have a pen. This is the thing that this is Chekhov's gun. He's going to use this pen. And I'm just going to say something as a writer for all of you out there who are like, you know what? I want to get my writer friend a gift because he's working on a book and I just want him to finish it. I'm going to get him $1,000 pen. Motherfucker is typing. Do not get him a fucking pen.
Also,
if you love him, get him a new fucking computer.
But also for $1,000. I was just going to say that. You can spend $1,000 on a new computer. It's like, but the dude was an asshole about it too, because he you know, so we learned more about him, but he owns this restaurant, but it's like, is it a club? Is it a restaurant? What is I didn't realize that was his place until the second time I watched it.
So it took me a while to figure it out. But like, he's married to this hot French girl, and the French girl kisses Joe. And,
he's pissed
off. Will gets mad because his hoary fucking French wife is like just giving it away for free to everybody right in front of Joe's
employees and all those. Oh yes. Well, you know, he got mad at his wife for taking a picture, and he made sure to let her know that once he gave her that cool camera, that's when she got good, you know. And so that's why he gave him the pen, because once you have that pen, now you'll be good because you suck. So that's the kind of guy we're dealing with, and he gets jealous that she brought him her own gift of a picture. You know what? Anyway, he's a dick.
He's a dick. But he wants to have babies. He wants to start impregnating this chick. And she's like, that's cool, but I'm going to have a cigarette.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you can't get pregnant while you're smoking, which you can.
Well, I was like,
you have a good 3 months before you need to fucking quit smoking. It's fine. Like, I don't know what the big deal is. Like, if we saw The Exorcist, motherfuckers, the doctors are smoking it.
Yes.
Everyone's smoking. Everything's fine. Mm-hmm. Babies came out smaller. It helped to not jack up your pussies too much. Everything was fine.
They all had some kind of fetal alcohol syndrome and fucked up.
But this guy gets so pissed off. He's like, fuck you. I'm drunk and at work. Now I'm going to drive home.
Right.
So he starts driving. And then the girl from the first movie who was dead in the water, who stepped on fucking Slippery Hand's hand, she just like stands out in the middle of the road and motherfucker's gonna hit her. And so he hits her, and like you do when you hit a person, your car jumps up in the air and flips and like does this crazy ass thing.
Hey brother, I've never had that happen to me. That might as well happen.
It might as well. I mean, she weighed like 105 pounds. So like that's definitely gonna fucking flip a car. So she's like, hey, Will, and then she did this cool thing where her neck fucking came out. She's like, I want family. And I'm like, oh, this is going somewhere different. This is interesting. What happens, right? Oh, and I also want to say I saw Evil Dead Burn before I saw Evil Dead Rise. Oh, because somebody, not going to say who, didn't title the things. And
I know you're not complaining about some super nice dude. Possible for you to watch this.
But also, Evil Dead Rise didn't work.
Oh, what?
Like when you push play, it's just black. But like when you scratch it, you can see everything, but it won't play. So I had to like get that.
Oh,
and watch it. But it was fine. It was great.
Okay.
It was super good.
Okay.
No copyright infringement here.
Well, that's why I didn't put which one was which on there. I don't want to, you know.
Don't fucking out yourself right now.
Sorry, I didn't do it either.
Anyway, so he gets fucking lit on fire. Next scene, we're fucking in the goddamn funeral at this very weird funeral home.
It was like Funerals Are Us or something.
Yeah, that's next door to like a construction site that has to be in LA because it's taking like forever to fucking do anything. So like that has to be like across the street right here.
Yeah.
And everyone's acting weird. Nobody likes fucking Alice because Alice took this lady's little boy away from her. and all this other shit. And it was so funny. The mom's like, okay, first off, the funeral director, worst funeral director ever. She's like, oh my God, there's a fucking funeral. There's a dead, okay. Oh, I guess if anyone wants to sit, and it's like, bitch, take control. This is your only fucking job.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Spruce it up a little bit.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
make us happy. So the mom goes up there and she's like, he loved French cuisine so much. He ended up bringing back something he ate. She didn't say it like that, but I know that's what she meant. It was fucking dying. I'm like, okay. So anyway, so that was pretty funny. And then the fucking guy almost fucking drops the coffin. I was like, oh shit. And then there's some weird senile grandma, and it's an Evil Dead movie, so you know shit's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, fuck me.
Yeah.
And so the guy's gonna fucking burn this fucking body. And I wish he would have just done it. He should have just kept listening to that shit song he was rocking out to.
Who knew every word?
Why the fuck is dad like, oh, I want to see my son before you fucking light him on fire and all the other shit? Because dad's fucking weird too.
Well, it's funny because, spoiler, he becomes a Deadite, but dude looked sickly before right when he walked into the movie. It's like, bro, what?
Great dog. I'm like, oh, that guy doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was a homeless guy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was going to end up playing the dad.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a knock on the coffin. And so the dad has to open the coffin to have some fucking like Hellraiser burn victim fucking pop out of it.
Yes.
And like destroy the fucking embalmer dude.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he didn't fucking do anything to the dad yet. That was weird. I didn't understand that.
Well, he gave him the
burn.
Deadite curse. Yes.
The Deadite burn.
Yes.
What movie was that where someone grabbed the arm, that Nightmare on Elm Street, and it burned their arm and they woke up and have the...
Yes. I think that was part 3, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's where it was.
It was Nancy, right?
I thought it was Nancy.
Yeah.
Oh
so
no,
it could have been 1 or 3.
No, I thought it was the blonde girl. Maybe it was Nancy. Maybe you're right. It's probably 1. Anyway.
Okay. No. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyhow, they go back to this fucking dilapidated fucking black mold haven.
Yes.
That allegedly Joe and his super hot girlfriend have been living in. And Joe is such a piece of shit that he hasn't fucking cleaned or done anything, and he's just been collecting his grandfather's research.
Well, the thing is so he's supposed to be the good brother, right? But it's like, I look at this and I'm like, okay, well, so, and you're a writer, so good for you. But basically all he's been doing is nothing. He's kind of a worthless piece of shit. And he's not, and I see what his home looks like. And I'm like, they gave you grandpa's house to take care of, and this is what you do to it. So I'm kind of on the dad side with this. I'm like, seriously,
where the hell is grandma living during this whole time?
That's a great question. Who knows?
I mean, like, does she have a fucking chair up or downer on the stairs wherever she lives now? Okay. Wait. This is like the whole thing with this movie. Every single thing is going to have a consequence. As soon as grandma has a fake club foot, like, we know that's going to come into play. As soon as we see mom not close the dishwasher, we know that's going to fucking come in.
Absolutely.
This movie feels so much more like a Final Destination movie than a fucking Evil Dead movie.
And that's right, because
Every fucking thing, dude.
They totally have so many of those. I didn't really realize it, but they do.
The pocket knife from the dad she puts in her pocket.
Yes.
And that comes up, but none of it actually does anything.
Yeah, I mean, it all happens. It all happens. They're all used. You know, from the pocket knife to the thing. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's like, how obvious are they making it look? Oh no, here's the shot of the silverware in the dishwasher sticking the tray up. Yeah. Anyway.
And the shish kebab fucking needles, like, I'm like, dude, mom, close the fucking dishwasher.
Also, is that how we put shish kebab needles? We put them up?
You don't.
Yeah, I think
those are going to get stuck when you try to pull the fucking tray out.
Yes, it's like, don't you pull up the very top and then put that in? Okay, anyway, I was like, anyway, okay. If my wife let me do the dishes, I would even know how to do that.
You're wrong.
Yes.
Woman. Susan, you're wrong. Okay. So anyway, so then they have this dinner. Dad's freaking out because the girl already almost saw the dad kill himself. She should have just let him fucking do it.
Dude, this is the part that really took me down. Like this dinner scene was
stressful as shit.
Excruciatingly long, right? And all it was people dealing with their trauma, throwing blame at other people, and they're just, oh, look how sad we are.
Right.
Oh, Dad, look.
The corkscrews away from
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's like,
it's the shit out of the dog.
and it's like, oh, and that dog, you know, I'm kind of, it's so funny because that whole dog part, like, irritated me too. Here's why. So we go through this big sad shit, right? And we need a way to get out of it, right? And I'm like thinking, oh, let's stab the dog with a corkscrew or whatever he did. And I'm like, you know what irritated me? Was not that he killed a dog, okay? Because we all know it's a movie. He didn't kill a dog.
Well, it should have irritated you, but continue.
No, I'll tell you why. Because everyone's out there right now, you know, I just really hate it when they kill animals in there. And it's like, bitch, it's a movie. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not a real dog. But everybody out there, like you're about to do it too. That hurt your heart, didn't it? Because you just love dogs so much.
No, I just don't. I think it's cheap heat when a writer's like, oh, I'm going to show how evil and crazy this guy is.
You know, I accept that.
Kill a dog.
I accept that because there are people out there who will pretend that, oh, look how empathetic I am to a dog. It's a movie. Use your brain. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Well, because when you get like that, if you want to talk about it like that, why do you care so little about human life?
Exactly. That's exactly right. Well, because we don't deserve dogs. Shut the fuck up. We deserve dogs.
Yeah.
Okay? I had a cat. I had to clean up my cat's barf 2 days ago. Did I deserve it?
Airballs, dude. God damn, dude.
I love my cat, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I love him so. He's my good little boy. I just love him. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's not that I hate cats or dogs, whatever. It's just that I was coming up and I'm like, oh, people are going to complain about that to look so empathetic, and it irritates me. Sorry, but so that's the frame of mind I'm in after that big long sad thing, and then something made me jump to a conclusion that this is going to happen. So I'm already just like, okay, here we go, let's go.
Was there a lot of outcry online?
No, I don't go online. I don't read other people's opinions of movies typically, not because I don't know. I just don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't have time for it. So it's like,
yeah. I will say that Lucio Fulci has a place in my heart that I save for people I don't like.
Oh, what?
Because he tortures animals in films, and it doesn't have anything to do with the story at all. Like, just walk into a room and there'll be like cut up dogs hanging on a fucking thing, and she's like, "Oh, that's weird," and then she goes into another room. There was no purpose.
So you're telling me a dude that has a fetish for things going in people's eyes and people like barfing and drills going in people's heads may not be the best guy? Shocking.
No, dude. No, I don't think so, bro. So I don't know. There's just a lot of Fulci movies that I'm just like, why? No. Don't do
people still complain about the snake that got chopped up in Friday the 13th. It's like, I just really didn't like that. I'm like, nobody likes it. Nobody's going to do it now, so you don't need to mention it.
Nobody likes snakes.
No, well, but okay, cool. See, me, I don't care. Wouldn't have bothered me. But it's like, I just can't watch Cannibal Holocaust. It's like,
I was gonna say Cannibal Holocaust with the turtle, but that's a bit hard.
Well, no, it's harsh, and especially the muskrat. But it's like, nobody's gonna do that again. And if you don't, if I get not wanting to watch it. I get totally not wanting to see it. But to go out there and do a diatribe, just like I'm doing an anti-diatribe about it right now, that you know.
But I will say this: Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
People love that movie because it's a fucking Indiana Jones movie.
Yes.
Even though they fucking eat monkey brains in that movie.
But yeah, okay,
you know.
Yeah, but it's like
they like crack the monkey's head open and fucking eat it.
You
don't talk shit on that.
No,
because it's not a horror movie. The second it's a horror movie, everyone's gonna fucking jump on that and say that that's not cool and not okay.
I still feel like a lot of horror fans like to get out there and be like, I didn't like the language that they used in 1980, and they're very. It's like nobody's like that anymore. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Nobody's gonna learn from it to also be homophobic or something. You know, nobody's doing that. I
personally prefer the rape revenge films from the 2000s than the ones from the 70s.
It's like, bro,
the 70s rape looks a lot more rapey.
It's like, bro,
shut the fuck up. You're just a pervert and you like horror movies.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm with you on that. Glad we were seeing that. Yeah. Sorry, I went off on that. My apologies. The whole dog thing, it irritated me something. All the kind of people who love to get that kind of attention. Anyway, sorry.
I get you, dude. So anyway, that whole bit was just a lot. Like everything that fucking happened during that Everyone was having a hard time. And then they get in the car right away. I'm thinking, oh, they're taking the dog to the vet.
Yeah.
That's an interesting twist.
Yeah.
Nope. They're taking fucking scumbag dad to fucking kill the fucking girlfriend.
It's big.
And then she's like, he has a gun in the glove box, because, And so, and he's going to fucking not fucking use it. And the girl gets fucking mad, as she should. She just got her fucking ass kicked 15 times to fucking Tuesday.
Yes.
And fucking, she shows up. Oh my God. She was so good. She was so good. Okay. But here's where I'm going to start asking questions.
Okay.
So Will knocked on the coffin for the dad to open. She waited on the fucking front porch for them to open the door.
Yes.
The dad knocked on the window for the mom to open it.
Yes.
All of this shit. So is there, and like the let me in thing, is that a part of this?
Well,
it makes me really feel like that. But then I also feel like there were motherfuckers walk through doors and it didn't matter.
Well, even when that girl was like banging through the door and the grandma's there and she's like, you stole my money. She's like, are you here to return my money? Yes, I'm there. She wouldn't just bust through the door. Come open the door. But I'm just like, that's a great question because I have no idea. I mean, I've never heard anything like that. In fact, it seems like it's just chaos. And so I don't know why they're adhering to these.
Like that bit with the grandma, she's like, come on up here. I got what you want. So the Deadite goes upstairs. She's like, okay. And she's like, all right, my money's under the mattress. She's like, you fucking dumb bitch. And then she's like, wait, where's your foot? Yeah. And then here's another thing. This house is filled with every fucking medieval fucking torture device you can ever imagine. And this chick's like, oh, I know what I'll do. Grandma, I'm going to take your foot and beat the shit out of this lady. I'm like, fucking come on. You could have fucking chopped her in a million fucking pieces in 5 minutes.
Dude, I got distracted a lot by just the state of the house that they've been living in. This is where they live. It's like they're squatters and they haven't had services going there for a long time.
Dude, like so this whole movie, everyone's breathing heavy because they're running around and beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you know how much mold is in
fucking
air? Yes. You're running into the wood and the wood's breaking. All that mold is like sporing out. You guys are gonna not be able to breathe tomorrow. You're gonna get black mold in your fucking lungs. And I'm like going, okay, all these people are getting their limbs cut off, and I'm worried about there's a big, like, take a deep breath tomorrow. Dude, the smoker is like, oh, I don't know if these people are gonna be any. Okay, but my favorite thing about this movie, like, I don't know if you've seen the movie Old Boy.
Oh yeah,
watch the Netflix Daredevil show.
No, I hadn't seen that.
But they have these amazing fight scenes that just go on into different rooms.
Yeah.
And go off camera and then come back in camera. Oh, this movie fucking destroyed it, dude. They rate so good. Yeah. And there's this one bit where the girl with the beautiful eyebrows is crawling on the floor, the French girl. Crawling on the floor.
Wait, let's stop.
Yeah.
Bruh.
She ate more tails.
Her eyebrows looked just like yours. Like on it.
Dude, I would F me. Just like in Silence of the Lambs, bro.
Dude, she had the biggest caterpillars. I mean, it looks good on you because you're big.
Long enough. They need way more of a tail. She's been fucking trimming those back.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm not involved in any of that.
My God, dude, if those things grew together.
Yeah.
Oh, I would.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot your whole hirsute.
Oh my gosh, dude. And she probably waxes her upper lip. No, girls, don't do that.
What is wrong with that?
Real men like your hairy face.
Okay, so I'm not a real man. Apparently that's what I heard.
It's nothing like a hairy forearm on a girl that makes me think, oh, this is going to be a good night.
Man, you should have been born in Italy circa 1910. It's like, oh, these ladies walking around.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so she's crawling on the floor. And at one point, she even curls up in a ball. While she's crawling, the cameras focus on her. Joe is getting his ass fucking handed to him by his dad. Just getting the complete shit beat out of him all over the place. And it's so fucking amazing.
Yes, it is good. Yeah, it's awesome.
So fucking good. Okay. And then there's this part where she goes into a cupboard up the stairs, and then Joe's head comes through it. And he's like, hey, you might want to find that knife, maybe. Do that, please. Then he's gone again.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh, that's fucking tits. Okay.
There's one part there that grossed me out. I dry heaved the first time I watched this movie.
Oh, why?
It's when the girlfriend, not the wife, is
sucks on grandma's teeth.
Yes. Oh my hell, that grossed me out.
Yeah. That was enough to turn grandma into a fucking weirdo.
Dude, okay. Yes, but gross. And I didn't say like
Do it like that.
I've seen oh shoot, what's now I just lost it. The movie with
Happiness.
no, John Waters with what's her name? Shoot. The one where she eats dog shit, you know?
Yeah.
Pink flamingos. The dog shit never grossed me out. It's when they're spitting on all that, when they're spitting on all the furniture, they break into the place and they're just spitting on the furniture.
Oh, no, dude, the dog shit made me want to throw up.
No, so the dog shit wasn't as bad to me as that spitting was. I don't know what it is, but that grosses me out. I think
you have a body fluid issue, dude.
Well, maybe. I also don't like women with unibrows, but that's where we differ.
Do you and your wife spit on each other during sex?
No, I would be like, oh, it's gross, dude. Hey,
that was amazing. Oh, Mr. Cadaver, guys, don't rep dog shit straight out of dog's ass, then fucking have someone lick him or something.
No, lick him's fine. I mean, like with my wife, obviously it's different, right? But like whenever there was one time I was in a football game and like I'm watching there and one of our guys hit this guy really hard. He got up and he spit in his face. It just grossed me out so bad. I was like, because you could probably smell it. It's like on you. It's like you wipe it off. It's still anyway. Ugh.
Yeah, it smells like breath. Oh my god, he's gross. I hate it. He's just listening to the audio. He's like,
so I hate that shit. It's gross to me. Anyway, continue.
Anyway. Oh, he's having a hard time, guys. I'm really sorry, Mike. We're going to stop talking about this. So anyway, the fight scenes are great. Mm-hmm. Grandma fucking is under a blanket and it looks like a big old hard on in the morning. And that's mom hugs it. And the dad has holes all over his head because he shot himself 15 fucking times.
But she was so miserable. It had been for so much and thought that her dad had abandoned them because he was a piece of shit. And she's so sad that she hugs, you know, the mom, and then she also kisses the dad, and it's like gross, spitty. It's like, this is trauma porn.
And she's like, you haven't kissed me like that in a hot minute.
It's like, bitch, I never kissed you like that. It's gross.
Oh, dude. And here's another thing. I don't understand how to kill a Deadite because they killed Thea or whatever her name is by smashing a fucking dishwasher door.
Yeah, or a dishwasher door like 800 times. Yeah.
And so that kills them. But if you shoot one in the head 3 times from all different angles, it doesn't do anything.
Nope. I feel like he was
I don't understand.
Brother, here's the thing. Here's what I really enjoyed about this movie. And like some of these scenes were shocking and crazy. And it's like, I loved it. Like I loved all of it. And here I am complaining about this movie a little bit, but I enjoyed it. Okay. I really did enjoy it. I'm just over the trauma porn stuff, but this movie was great.
So here's another part of this trauma porn. So the wife eyebrows.
Yeah.
She was being totally abused by this guy.
Yeah, and it's funny because we didn't need the extra. Like, he's dead. We all knew he was a dick in real life, but now we get all this extra trauma. You know what?
All such shit, and like flashbacks and all sorts.
It's like, we already hated that guy. Now you just want to make me sad, you know?
But now we find out that the parents knew about it. Yep. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she should have fucking just fallen into line.
No, it's like, that's crazy. That guy was, you know, I'm so glad he died early, quite frankly.
Totally. But I'm also mad that everyone else, and the one thing I did kind of like about this, as far as like setting something up that didn't really happen, I think they set up that kiss in the beginning. So you think that her and Joe are going to make it out and Joe's going to not be a dick the whole time and they'll be together. They'll like have that trauma bond. Nope. Joe's a piece of shit. He's going to fucking die too. Okay. So we get to the knife. What's it called? The
Kandarian dagger.
Oh, the Kandarian dagger.
And they pull a whole, speaking of Indiana Jones, they pull out the whole, what's that, goblet of Christ?
The goblet, the fucking, what is that?
Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. Yeah. And what was great about this is that they used the dagger from Army of Darkness Jason Goes to Hell.
Yes.
And I'm like, there it is. She's going to get him. And it's not the right knife.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a second. You guys?
And then she thought he was a carpenter and picked out the right Kandarian dagger.
Yeah. Well, actually, she like used like 17.
Oh, that was a joke because that's what they did in Indiana Jones.
I get you, dude. So yeah, the shittiest little fucking knife you could find. That like if you had to get that close to a fucking Deadite to fucking stab him, you're already fucked. Okay. But so she starts going stabby, and fucking motherfuckers are dying. But then it's just like, oh, I'm gonna climb up on the roof. Because the other thing this girl does, she does a great job of finding every single place you should never go to if you're being chased.
Right.
And then she drops the dagger. That's the only thing that'll kill these people. And instead of trying to save that, she saves the fucking weed whacker. And then she's going to go, oh, I'm going to jump down this chimney now. This will be fun.
Right.
And it was a great shot. Whatever. The whole thing's cool. She finally gets the knife back. The dog jumps at her. I thought she was just going to like stab the dog in midair. Nope. The dog's going to fuck her up for a little bit. And then she's going to stab the dog. This chick's been through hell on fucking earth.
Dude.
And she walks all the way back to the construction site.
By the way, would you say she's been through some trauma?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah. So, anyway, so then fucking like Crispy McGinty fucking shows up finally because he had to walk the whole way, even though it only took him 4 minutes to walk back to the funeral home.
Right.
Though it took him a whole fucking movie to walk from the funeral home to the fucking house in the first place.
He's in pretty bad shape though. Yeah, we don't.
Okay.
I wondered that too, because I'm like, wait, it seemed like they drove a long way from the.
Totally.
Yeah, so I'm just like, to the home from the.
But you didn't love the pirate guy in Backrooms, right? You thought he looked kind of stupid.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I mean, it was just like, no, I was okay with that.
Okay. Did you think that Crispy looked a bit shit?
Do you know what he looked like? Do you remember in Beetlejuice when they're down in death and they're processing everything? There's that guy that's like, you want to smoke? You want to smoke? Yeah, I'm trying to quit myself. I think he kind of looked like that.
He looked like a cross between him and like any kind of like Terminator 2 era.
Yes. Yeah.
It was really weird. I felt like it should have looked better.
Yeah, I agree.
Or like how good the rest of this movie looked.
It's so funny because I literally feel like I'm shitting on this movie, and I enjoyed it.
Piece of rebar goes through her fuck.
Oh. Then she had to pull the get up.
It was at an angle. Oh God, dude, this poor fucking chick. And okay, so when he's like, "I love you," and then she's like touching him, I'm like, "Oh my God, do not give this message to women. Do not be like, yeah, I love you too. It's okay."
Yeah.
But she kind of went overboard. But it was kind of cathartic, I guess. So,
dude, women, stay away from abusive men. Okay,
just do it.
Okay.
The second they do something abusive, they're just gonna escalate. It's just how fucking guys are. They're idiots.
That's how human beings are. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Human beings are definitely like that. So anyway, the cops finally show up, obviously, because everything is over. And this woman who's talking to her, even though she's like in the back of a fucking ambulance and covered in fucking oil and flammable materials, she gives her a fucking cigarette, which I didn't think was a great idea, but I'm glad she got a smoke out of it. Now, when she looked up, was one of her eyes deadite?
Well, one of her eyes was fucked up during the fight because she walked around the whole time. She was like, because Cassie was like, one of her eyes is messed up. Now she can't hear. She got a pin stuck. She got that pin stuck in her ear. So
but like I just don't know.
I don't think it was a deadite.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it could have been, but I did.
Like they had to do the big like stinger, like which ship was up.
Sorry, like what? Do that again. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, but it's So I don't know. I'm gonna say no because they end up like maybe you need that for the next movie, but no, they took care of that in other ways.
Yeah, so they did that. Then some credits roll. Then grandma's crawling down the road and some hippie comes to help her. And she's like, I'm going to take your legs. And then it's like, oh, more credits. And then we're back at the fucking goddamn funeral home with the worst funeral director of all time who suddenly has a kid. Yeah. And the kid's like, oh, I'm going to play with all these like cans of sand. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go outside real quick. And then fucking redhead McGinty from the first movie is like, Bubba's home, bitch.
Yes.
She fucking kills the fucking kid.
You know what's funny is I'm like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why she was like this. This goes back to the question: how do you kill a Deadite? Because it's like she was ashes apparently.
Yeah.
And then now she's back in some ethereal like form.
So
don't care. She's coming back.
One of the urns, the redheaded woman?
Yes, it was Ellie Binkler or something. I can't remember, but it was her.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So was she burned but her body was like
part of that whole I don't know. But all these things, see, I'm not asking questions. I'm like, you know what that means? They're actually coming out with Evil Dead Wrath in 2028. So maybe that's
28
or maybe 7. I don't know. I thought it was. Oh wait.
It takes so long.
Let me see. I don't know, but there's one more. So maybe that's you know what's funny is I love Empire Strikes Back. I love that one. This one, I didn't love it. I liked it.
God, if Ewoks start fucking dancing and singing at the end of the next movie, I'm gonna fucking.
Do you know what will irritate the shit out of me? If
What?
20 years after that movie comes out, they change the whole song that those Ewoks are singing. That'll piss me.
No,
Yub nub.
that they do special effects for the whole thing.
Stupid.
They'll fucking have fucking what's his name?
Hayden Christensen
come back as the burn victim.
They'll let you
Liking her out. I almost called him Hans Christian Andersen. I'm like, that's not his fucking name. Oh, and speaking of Hayden
Panettiere, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Scream 4.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what's funny is she was in a show called Heroes, and I never watched it. So everyone's like loved her for that, and everyone's like this, and I'm like, she was in Remember the Titans, and you know what? If I had a daughter that was telling me how to do my job and how to throw defense out there, I'd be just like, little girl, chill the fuck out, okay?
Like, you don't watch fucking BYU football?
Hell no, you don't. She don't.
She don't.
No. Plus, what's his name?
Not tall enough to see the fucking field.
No, you're not. They don't make helmets small enough for your brain, girl. Sorry, I don't know why I'm going after a child.
No, but anyway, so long story short, I'm very much looking forward to what they do because I feel like now that we had the movie about the book and the movie about the dagger, and the movie about the circle of friendship,
the circle of wise men,
but like this third movie, I don't know if they should probably bring in the third book if they're gonna fucking fuck with us that way.
When I thought about that. Because there's 3 books, and but the thing is in Rise, and I don't know about the second one. I don't know about in Burn which one they had, but they didn't. It didn't seem like they had it. They just had the grandpa's writings about the book.
Yeah,
I don't know. So because
they were just looking for the dagger because they didn't want anyone to have the dagger to kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway. Long story short, but I'd be interested in, a little bit of retconning. Too much, obviously. It's okay with me as long as it's cool and as long as it fits. Because I feel like, 2013, it was just weird that watching this, and now at least I understand why it was new words and they called it a different thing and stuff like that. So, I'm okay with it. Whatever.
That makes me happy knowing that the Klaatu Vrata was just not used because that was the words from the Necronomicon. Yeah.
All that stuff.
By
the way, that
Abercrombie, Moscato.
Yes, exactly. Moscato. I don't know what Moscato is, but yes, they said that. Like I wrote it down, but I can't find it.
Moscato's a yummy wine.
Oh, but it's like I don't know. I think that kind of stuff is pretty cool, and I would like it. I hope they kind of do, kind of add a little bit to the because it makes it interesting, Did
you watch the show?
Yeah, I have it. I have all 3 seasons on Blu-ray.
Did you like what they did with the show?
So I liked the first 2 seasons quite a bit. There was some, I can't remember. Well, I can't remember. Actually, I don't remember which season this was, but they did something with Ashy Slashy, which is a puppet, Ash. And there was kind of how he went into a insane asylum, stuff like that. And
I didn't watch the 3rd season,
but I think that was the 3rd season. I didn't like that storyline very much because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to also pretend that now people are trying to talk him into thinking maybe it was. Maybe, nah, get that shit out of there. He's Ash. He's like in the first episode, remember when he's banging that, like, prostitute or whatever in the restaurant. I'm like, that's the kind of Ash I want to see. I don't want to see mentally ill Ash. You know, I want to see a loudmouth braggart from the future.
You don't want trauma Ash.
No, brother. I feel like this is like, and it all comes back. You brought it home. Good job,
dude.
You brought
the job.
I like that, dude. I like that a lot. Don't trauma Ash. But I don't know. It's funny because I even liked Burn. I like Burn a lot, and it's just like I feel like compared to Rise, I liked Rise a lot more. And I'll tell you what, in the remake, when that blonde kid starts saying the words, and like all the all of a sudden comes, that's like one of the scariest like parts in any movie. It's like all of a sudden it's coming. I'm just like, maybe it was because of the trauma of me. That was my trauma. Right, I'm getting fired, but no.
Do you think we are moving away from the trauma shit?
So
I think it's still, because like those movies I said that you were like, oh yeah. Is there a lot of trauma shit in those movies too?
Yes, I think kids like trauma. I think
so
younger kids like trauma.
There's a renaissance in the last 5 years.
Yes,
is trauma porn a big part of those movies?
I think it's a part of it. But I don't think it's like it's not like all the movies that came out in torture porn was involved in it as much as it was. It hasn't seeped into it as much as torture porn, were part of those movies. But I feel like there's this huge, like, look at us trauma. We all have trauma, it's like, I'm just kind of like, it's sad. And it's like, I like to be happy, bro. It's just a lot of stuff I don't really relate to. So maybe it's just me, I don't know. I'm not saying I never had trauma. What I'm saying is like, it's like, I've always, long story, never mind. It doesn't matter. I don't care for trauma.
I don't want to like emotionally relate with the people I'm watching a movie to escape my shit from.
Exactly right.
I want to like be inspired or like think like, oh, this motherfucker's awesome. I wish I could fucking do something like this situation. Like, be something more than what we are.
That's like, so it's funny because my wife watched a show called The Bear, right? And basically it's about these guys who run a restaurant, right? And they're having a problem paying their bills and doing this shit. And I'm just like, why are we watching this? This is as boring as our real life. And these guys are going through stress and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
each show.
Yeah, but I've watched it and it's high quality. I like it.
Stresses you out.
But it's just like, why would I mean, it's like, I don't run a business that's going out of business, but it's like, I have real world stresses. I don't want to watch shows about real world stress.
There's this show I watched called I Love LA because like it's kind of filmed by my house. And so
that's funny. Every once in a while that'll happen. Somebody will actually film a movie in LA. I bet that's nice for you.
It's weird. I know, but it's like in the neighborhood. Like LA is a big place. But anyway, so that show is the most stressful fucking show I've ever seen. And it's because they just make horrible decisions based on the shit. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that?
Yes.
But it's like a fun little show. Whatever. I also like Curb Your Enthusiasm. You just watch that.
I've never really watched that for no other reason.
Probably love it because it's just like someone being pissed off at everything.
And that's me. I feel like that's me all the time.
And you would go, oh my God, dude, me and him, like, we're right there.
It's funny because I'll drive around and I'll be like, fuck that guy. Oh, you know what? Get the fuck out of here. And my wife's like, oh, you're in a great mood. I'm like, yeah, I am actually in a great mood. I don't say. She's like, well, did those piss you off? I'm like, no, just fuck that guy. So whatever.
I get you.
There was a movie, I can't remember what it was. It was filmed in Florida. It was all about these poor people who lived in this Florida hotel. It's just like the single mom and what they did and just like their sad life. And I'm like, why am I watching this?
Yeah, I don't want to fucking feel like shit.
No.
Like,
no, and I think that's the difference between these two movies for me. Is Evil Dead Rise was fun. I was laughing. I was like, whoa, but in this one, there was a lot of cool stuff, but a lot of it on just like that dinner scene and I'm just like, oh,
that dinner scene was rough.
Brutal. I'm not trying to feel sad. Anyway, long story short.
Oh man, but the fucking action sequences in Evil Dead Burn,
yes,
hands down, some of the best I've seen in a really fucking long time.
I'm glad you liked it.
If you like that, you should totally watch the old Netflix Daredevil show. And if you liked Boy, because it's just like the whole show.
Dude, it sounds like a movie called The Raid with Tony Jaa.
Who ain't great?
Of The Raid, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, dude. And even Red, since we brought that up too.
Like, because Dread seems a lot like Raid. You know, I feel like that when you said Dread, I was thinking the old one first. I'm like, oh no, they're talking about the one with the rider from Rohan, and
Yeah.
I pulled out a 25-year-old reference, and that guy did something too. He's done so much stuff since then. But anyway,
That's amazing.
all right, man. I think that's all I got.
Sam Neill.
Oh yeah, bummer. You know what? That sucks too, because
No, but we were talking about it.
well, we were talking about Sam Neill passing away.
No, we were talking about doing Sam Neill movies
Yeah.
in the next episode.
Yes, let's do that. But let me say one thing about it. Sam Neill was always like, he always seemed to be like this very well, and we'll talk about it. Maybe I'll just save it, but I just always loved him because he seemed to be the voice of reason, except for in everything but Possession, by the way. But because he was crazy in that. But no, let's do that. Let's do a quick.
I have one more question for you that kind of goes alongside this. I was talking with a Catholic, and they really are terrified. The scariest movies to them are like movies like The Exorcist, The Omen, shit like that are like Catholicism based. I'm not a Catholic, and so those movies didn't really hit me the same.
Mhm.
But how do you feel like Catholicism horror rates with like shit that scares the shit out?
I love it. So I just bought the Scream Factory Omen like box set with the Omen 2, with the Final Conflict with Sam Neill in it. Also had the remake, and it had Omen 4 with the little girl. And I also happened to buy just even before I got this, it was the first Omen. I love those movies. I think that it's funny because you remember Shane Diablo. He's never been a religious guy in his life, but Exorcist scared the shit out of him. He still says it does. And so I don't think you have to be religious necessarily to be scared of those movies, but I love them. I love them quite a bit. And I think that, I don't know. They're kind of scary because they get me thinking, oh, I'm looking around.
Like The Exorcist scares me like when I watch it, but I don't like, it doesn't stay with me after I'm done watching it. Whereas I know a lot of people who are into Catholicism, like they're like scarred by a lot of this shit.
Right.
So yeah, it's a weird.
No, I love it. I'm not Catholic either, but I grew up religious and all this other stuff, and I'm a BYU fan, so I'm going to heaven just for that reason alone, because the independent years were hell on earth, and now we're fine. But
Yeah, you got this.
all right, guy, you got anything else?
No, man, I'm good.
It's all right. Remember, go to youtube.com/@MattWall, youtube.com/the-corpse-collective, and yeah, that's it. So for the Corpse Cast, we'll catch you guys later.